Okay, now we've got both of our covers glued on. So I've got the front of my sketchbook. I've got the back of my sketchbook. So when I close it, it's going to be like this, but I have this paper hanging out. So we're going to finish this off so it looks really nice. It looks kind of professional. Kind of look like a textbook that you might have. If you look on the inside of your textbooks, it'll have the cover wrapped to the other side, and then they put this paper over it. We're not going to do this part, but we are going to roll our edges to the inside. And we're going to make what's called a mitered corner. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay. To make a mitered corner, we need to, I'm going to fold this in half. We need to have a little tool. So this little tool is a piece of paper. It's high tech. I know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. But what we're going to do with this piece of paper, see if I can get it focused, is you're going to fold, I'll just have to go right here. You're going to fold a triangle. So you just take the side, take one corner, and fold it over so it creates a triangle. Make sure it matches up on this line. Alright, if you don't have it totally perfect, then it's not going to give you a 45. It might give you a 46 or a 44. Okay, so really get it matched up to this line right here and then crease it. Okay, so that gives us a 45 degree angle. So what you're going to do on your corners, and I'm going to zoom in here maybe. Okay, so here's your corners. So instead of just cutting off this extra paper, we're going to roll it to the inside. So if we take, but we need to cut off this corner to make it a mitered corner. So you're going to go point of that triangle to the corner of your cover. Make a line. Then go to the opposite side, flip it over. You have to turn your tool over. Match it up right here, corner to corner, make a line. That's going to give you a 45 degree angle. And then you're going to cut that little scrap off. Don't worry that one side's a little bit bigger than the other side. That's just how it's going to be. Then that's garbage, that little scrap. Then you have to do it on the other corner. Okay, so you got to open this up. Then you got to do it on the other corner. So, remember, corner of the triangle to the corner of your cover. Make a line. Excuse me. Point of your triangle to the corner of your cover. Make a line. Cut it off. Don't cut off the tip of your cover. Okay, so there's my 45 degree angle. Then I'm going to take and fold these over before I glue them. Okay, so that it's nice and folded, and then you won't have to fight it to stick down because it's already creased nice and tight. So pull it right snug up against that cover. Okay, now see where these two 45s come together? That creates a mitered edge, a mitered corner. Okay, so I'll zoom in. Here you can see it really good. So see how those two come together? So this comes there, that 45 matches to that 45. I've got it overlapping just a hair, but that's fine. But you don't have this wad of paper. Okay, let's see how good we did on the side. So if I fold this over, fold my paper over first before I glue. Look at that, that one's almost perfect. Okay, so this 45 is matching up to this 45. My light just died. Okay, so crease that really tight. And then we're going to use that same newspaper that you had, and I just folded it over. Okay, and I'm just going to move it up to the top. I'm going to use my glue. When you glue, you always glue the smallest piece. So in this case, I'm going to glue the edge of paper that I need to roll over because that is way smaller than my cover. So always put your glue on your smallest piece. Then you don't have glue where you don't want it. Okay, and then press that down nice and tight. Now go to the next one. I'm going to have to kind of move my paper on an angle a little bit because that's a little bit longer. And then again, put your glue on the smallest piece, which is that piece hanging off the edge. And then scrub that glue on there. You really want that glue to hold and it stay and it lay nice and flat. Okay? Just press that really good, nice and tight. If it bubbles up, keep pressing it down. And then we got one more side. Okay? And then again, put glue on the smallest piece. There's the bell. Okay? Glue on the smallest. And roll it over and press it nice and tight. Now you have a professional looking cover, wrapped cover. Now we're not going to do the page on top of that, but if you ever wanted to try that, you could. Okay. Then this becomes garbage. When you're done, this becomes garbage, and you've got these little pieces of garbage, but you're going to need to do the other cover. So you do the same exact thing with your mitered corners. Again, point to point, make your line, point to point, point to corner, make your line, cut it off. Do the same thing on the other side. This is just review. Get that out of the way. Corner point of your triangle, that high-tech tool, to the corner of your cover, cut it off, bend those up so they're nice and snug and bent, ready to be glued. Okay, like that. And then you are going to, remember, glue those, lay them down, put that piece of newspaper underneath you, glue it down. I'll just hurry and do it. Glue, glue, glue. Okay, just use that newspaper to protect your table from getting glue all over. It'll also keep glue from getting on your book. Okay, now that's pretty all sticky, so I'll just fold this over and keep going. So I'll do it here. Glue, 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 glue. Okay, scrub that glue on there. Bend it over, press it, and there's your mitered corners. Okay, that gets, I think I can make this work right here. Okay, glue, scrub, scrub, scrub on that little piece. And then fold that over, mitered corner, looks awesome. And then press that down so it stays really good. Close it, press it, you've got your sketchbook. Voila! Okay, get her done.